Hi, this is Brooke, and today I want to talk to you about energy. Now, it's such a common request these days, or a common desire for us to have more energy. You know, we're feeling really stressed out, really burnt out, like there's never enough hours in the day, and so we're all kind of looking for how can we get more energy. And it's a really interesting concept, and the point of my video today is I want to start to shift your perspective on this around, because whenever we're in this place, and I know for me, I've been in this place probably my whole entire life, and always been looking for what that thing is that's going to give me more energy, you know, and I'm sure that if you were to Google, how do I get more energy, you're going to come up with millions, like tens of millions of hits of things that you can do, people that you can see, foods you can eat, supplements you can take that are going to boost your energy. And that's all well and good, but it's really time, I think, for a different perspective on this. And we want to, as with like everything, you know, kind of my philosophy on health and your body and your vitality is we want to stop looking outside of ourselves for the answer and start to look inside. And so when I'm talking about energy, what this means is that you want to start to think that all the energy that you have, you're given a certain allocation each day. So it's kind of like, what are those old like computer games or Xbox games, like Super Mario Kart, I think. And you've got your little Super Mario, and he starts off with a certain amount of energy. I think maybe he has like some little bars, or maybe there's a mushroom or something that's kind of ringing a bell. And these are his energy units. And when he, you know, as he goes through his game and he's fighting off whatever he's fighting off, or running around or driving around or whatever it is that Super Mario does. And forgive me if I'm wrong, I've not played a video game for like a couple of days. I'm kidding, for many, many years. So I'm probably a bit off. But, you know, they've got these certain amount of energy units, and as they go through the game, their energy gets depleted. And once all the energy is gone, that's one of the ways that they die. So it's not as drastic for us, but if you start to think, when you wake up in the morning, you've got a certain amount of these energy bars or energy mushrooms or whatever it is for you, that you can use that day. And so it's not about getting more of them, it's actually about being much smarter about how you use the energy you already have. And this is a big shift in perspective. And when I first learnt this and started to put it into practice, it really kind of blew my mind, because what it made me realize was how much energy I waste every single day. And you do the same thing too. You know, we waste so much energy on things that aren't important to us. We waste energy stressing about things, worrying about things, brooding over things. We waste energy like playing on Facebook, which is probably exactly what you're doing right now, or scrolling through Instagram or Twitter or Pinterest or anything that's online. And it's not that you have to get rid of these. It's not that any of these are wrong or bad. I actually love all of these things. But if you're in a place where you're sitting there and you're feeling like you don't have enough energy, you want to get really, really clear on where your energy is going. Because when you start the day, you actually have a huge amount of energy that is available to you. But it's just that up until this point, you haven't known, or you haven't realized that it's there, and you haven't known how to access it so that you can actually use it. So the first step is just to get super, super clear. Where is all your energy going? And a great way to do this is just to write down your day. How do you spend your day? You know, do you wake up in the morning? Do you hit the snooze button 5, 10, 20 times like an ex of mine used to do like 10 or 15 years ago, and I wanted to punch him in the face. I couldn't, like literally for about 40 minutes he would snooze, and I'm like, are you shitting me? Like that's just 40 minutes of extra sleep you could have had. So that's one way that we waste energy. Are you wasting energy like scrolling through the internet, wasting time on television, doing things that don't matter? Are you wasting energy by putting things into your body that actually drain your energy? So things like huge amounts of caffeine or alcohol or sugar, all of these will give you a little bit of an energetic buzz in the moment, but then you end up crashing shortly after, and they end up leaving you more and more depleted, which is what then spurs on that next craving or that next cycle for caffeine, sugar, whatever it is. So get really clear on that, and you want to write all this down, and you'll start to get a picture and you start to see where in your day you're blowing out some energy, and also where you're wasting some time. And once you're really clear on this, you can start to claw back some of that energy and instead devote the time and the energy to the practices and to the things and the people that are really, really important to you. And from here, you can also start to then look into some practices that are going to boost your energy. And notice I said practices, not supplements. It's not so much about taking something to create something in your body, because if you are run down and depleted, if your diet is bad, or you're not getting enough sleep, or you're not getting enough water, or you're eating a whole bunch of sugar, it doesn't matter what you're taking. The stress that your body is under is not going to allow you to feel the full effects of that if that is giving you any extra energy. So you want to look at different practices that you can use that will help you ground yourself, focus yourself, and reconnect to the energy that's already within you. And the awesome news here is that I have a little gift for you that is going to help you. So I have recorded a short and sweet little meditation track. It's about 8 minutes long, and it's just there to help you reconnect with the energy that's inside of you, to kind of switch it on, to spark it up, and to get you feeling alive and more focused and more clear, so that whatever it is you've got coming up next, you can actually go into with that extra energy, with that clarity, with that focus and intention. So to get your hands on this awesome little track, head on over to brooksurtees.com, sign up for email updates, and you'll get that delivered to your inbox shortly after. Have an awesome day and enjoy!